Hello everyone, this is Philnaba, and today I'm going to talk about my impressions of the Destiny 2 beta, and just a brief thing what I feel about the beta stuff. Just to start off, the good things I enjoyed the most, the story mission. Wow, the story mission was pretty fantastic. I would say Halo quality fantastic compared to what we're giving in year one, and then taking King kind of redeem himself with at least a better quality storyline with cutscenes and shit. And I was really impressed with it. I felt Bungie nailed this time, and it's mainly due to the fact that there's actually a lead writer in Destiny 2, which is awesome. So I can't wait to do the story campaign and stuff. It's gonna be fun. And next is the strike mission. So the strike mission, which was shown since the reveal, same time they did the campaign one, uh, it was a really cool strike. It was a very long strike. It was basically the kind of strike where it's like you just keep going this way and do a few things, but things that just don't take long. Like in vanilla Destiny's strikes, it was all like you go to this one area and you defeat waves of enemies, and go to another area to defeat waves of enemies. This one's like more straightforward with a few mechanics here and there. Like you do fight against waves of enemies, but you know when it's gonna end because of the way the certain sequences happen, and naturally my favorite part of the strike was the spinning drill section right before the boss room, which was really neat. It had a really cool nod to Destiny One's jumping puzzle mechanic raids or whatever, the jumping puzzles mechanics in the raid or in the Destiny One raids. And the boss was pretty cool. It was a three-phase boss. Like every time the boss goes to a third of its health, it will change like the environment, and you go down to a different platform. So that was pretty neat. It was pretty cool. I liked it. And for PvP, PvP, it's kind of a mixed bag to me. I'm kind of saddened that it's just 4v4. I kind of like the 6v6 format and was kind of hoping for maybe like I don't know, something 8v8 or some shit like that. Something like big team battle from Halo games, but sadly that's not going to be the case. But and plus there's no Rumble. I mean, they said there's no Rumble at launch, so maybe there's going to be some Rumble later on. So, which kind of sucks. So I guess in the meantime, because I usually when I solo Crucible, I usually prefer to do Rumble or Mayhem Rumble. Only time I ever do like regular Crucible is when Iron Banner's around, and I think at least once I did Trials, which was a terrible experience in my personal opinion. It was pretty bad, so I refuse to play Trials ever again. But but yeah. So now for the concerns that I have for this game, the subclass skill tree. I'm really skeptical about how it's simplified compared to the first game. Like there's less options. Like I just don't know how I feel about that. Because what I like about Destiny One is you have all these cool options, and you can basically kind of slightly modify like what other abilities you want to use or whatnot. Like when I play Sunsinger, I use all the nods that involves trying to get as many orbs to my teammates as I can possibly can. Like for that example, and then of course there's the weapon balance. We now have something called Connect, energy, and power weapons. And the thing is, now you hold two primaries and one heavy, because now the shotguns, fusion rifles, and snipers are now part of the heavy slot. And that can affect, PvE, and it does affect in the beta. But Bungie stated this past Thursday that the beta is basically in an earlier build. But we'll see. That's my few complaints. So we'll see what happens when the game comes out. I'm still gonna get the game because I already pre-ordered it. Because why the hell not? So yeah, that's basically my simple thoughts and stuff and whatnot.